Welcome back, everyone. This is Mr. Brain, your friendly neighborhood gaming dad, here with another video. And as the title suggests, these are 5 things I wish I knew 3 days ago when this game started. And I will say that these are in no particular order, so don't take these as any level of importance over another. And I know there's more than 5 that I wish I knew, but here's 5 honestly pretty important ones that I wish I knew early on. The first one has to do with how the map is laid out. For every single one of these little hexagons, the ones that are lit up in blue, there is something called a command post at the center of them. This is what allows you to essentially fast travel between your different locations and get to places that are far away much faster than you normally would. I have an issue with trying to get to certain level enemies on the map, and my first thought was to, I'm sure some of you have fallen into this trap, where I need to find a higher level enemy, so I'll come into a level 8 zone or whatever, and I'll just click on the first one that pops up. And sure, I could come out here, I could attack this level 9, and if I don't think anything of it, I could march out here for 2 minutes. However, one thing you can abuse is to find where the command post is, and you can actually just pick the enemies that are closest to the command post, because as you're marching along, you will come to the command post first, which is centrally located in the region. And say I come over here to this level 8. I'll march on it. This cut my marching time down significantly, and we can actually watch my person. Here Richard is leading this secondary march. He's going to get to that command post first, pop over to the next one, and he will pop out right here after another 15 seconds, and then start marching slowly over to level 8. This can help cut down on time, especially for one of the other things that I wish I knew earlier on that I'll explain further on down the line. So use the command posts to your advantage. You can go pretty much anywhere very quickly using the command posts. Second one has to do with skills, and I'm just going to make it short. Don't sleep on A rank skills. There's a lot of S rank skills, but you'll find that a lot of your better skills early on are just inaccessible to you. And while it may be tempting to throw any S rank skill into your lineup to try and make your team as powerful as possible, don't sleep on the A rank skills. The A rank skills can be awakened to turn into S rank skills, and the S ranks can be upgraded to double S. But sometimes a good A rank skill will fit your team's lineup a lot better than an S rank skill. There's no sense in inflicting silence on a burn team. Sure, the silence will help, but it doesn't help with the team synergy. And there's no reason to just have solid damage on a team when you're trying to focus around control abilities such as silence, disarm, panic, that kind of thing. So make sure you're using the skills that match your lineup to the best of your ability. Don't just pick S rank skills just because they exist. Number 3 is you do not have just 2 building queues at a time. You can have up to 5, and I would suggest doing this constantly. Because here, I will go ahead and show you my civic center needs 3 lumber yards, so I will come across here. The first 2 that I upgrade are absolutely free. Anything after 2 only costs you 5 gems to create the temporary building queue. That is more than worth it to get another build started. You should have, if you can, your construction queue should be filled. You have 3 temporary queues and 2 regular construction queues that should be running as much as possible. You should have the resources to at least build the resource plots, which will in turn increase your resource production. So keep your builds going. Number 4, and this is a big one that a lot of people ask about. These are war orders and relic scrolls, otherwise known as ciphertexts. Don't waste these. You get 3 of these per day at 05 UTC game time from the second day on. I'm waiting another 9 hours for my next 3, and I can already tell you exactly what they will be used on as soon as I get them. Your relic scrolls should be used to attack the highest level relic straggler or forbidden guard that you possibly can. Even if you lose, it doesn't get wasted. It is only used upon successful attack. So there's no reason not to try and hit the highest level thing that you can. This also goes for war orders, which are used to attack resource points. I've been abusing that to test my lineups against level 12s and level 13s on the map, because I can attack them as many times as I want to, but I won't actually use one of these war orders until I win. So basically, if you don't make the supply wagon, the war order isn't used. So use that to your advantage. Plus, the other thing that each of these gives you is these civilization medals. And if you've been trying to upgrade your civic center for a while, you probably know what these are, and you're probably mad that you don't have enough. I currently don't have enough, and I won't until tomorrow, which again bothers me. So make sure you're getting as much as you possibly can out of those war orders and relic scrolls. If you're attacking level 3s, level 5s when level 7s and 9s exist, and you're not hitting the highest level garrison that you can on resource plots, you're not putting them to good use. I'll go ahead and tell you that now. And finally, the last one, there's a lot of games out there that come with a stamina bar for your account and not your heroes. And it's very easy to keep track of your stamina up towards the top, and it tells you this is how many field fights that I can get involved in PvE, how many different hives or towers or whatever they're called that you can rally, that kind of thing. This game assigns stamina to the hero. And if you're sitting at 120 on your marches, you're not using them properly. I'm about to go send this march out against some rebels to try and get a bit more experience, because I'm pushing to level 30 with these 3, so that all of my stamina is being used. If it's sitting at 120, that's experience that you're not earning. This game definitely rewards activity in this way, so that once this march is done, run out of stamina, I can switch out my city expansion team with my main team here, and I can send this march on to go work on city expansion. I can send this march to go to city expansion, this one to go kill rebels and whatever. Just use your stamina as much as possible. That, and it's kind of fun to test out different lineups that may or may not work. I'm about to send this one out to start killing rebels as well, because experience is important. And with that, that's the 5 things that I honestly wish I knew about 3 days ago when this started. If you have any other tips or tricks that you would like showcased in a video, please leave them in the comments below or reach out to me on my own personal Discord. I'm more than happy to take suggestions. With that, this is Mr. Brain, your friendly neighborhood gaming dad, signing off.